This is Replicant Fish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. The dating market is getting worse. That's not surprising. Who's surprised at that? Some people are, obviously, because many people do want to find love. I shouldn't laugh, that's wrong. It sounds monstrous, Doesn't sound human. Shouldn't laugh at love. Unless you're the fool falling in love, then that's hilarious. But seriously, let's be mature and let's carry on with this article. The dating market is getting worse. The old but newly popular notion that one's love life can be analyzed like an economy is flawed, and it's ruining romance. My God. And here's a graph showing how love is on the decline. It's just another stupid graph. Yeah, okay. Ever since her last relationship ended this past August, Liz has been consciously trying not to treat dating as a numbers game. She's been around, joking. By the 30-year-old Alaskan woman's own admission, however, it hasn't been going great. Depends how she looks. Liz has been going on Tinder dates frequently. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound as if it doesn't sound as if she hasn't been around, basically. She's been on many Tinder dates, and as men, you think, how many men has actually done her on all those dates? But let's carry on. Sometimes multiple times a week. That's exactly my point. Multiple times a week. But seriously, one of her New Year's resolutions was to go on every date she was invited on. My God. She was very up for it. But Liz, who asked to be identified only by her first name in order to avoid harassment, can't escape a feeling of impersonal, business-like detachment from the whole pursuit. So she's basically just throwing it around then. It's like if this doesn't go well, there are 20 other guys who look like you in my inbox. And that is the point, men. As I've said before, for anything you may think you are doing for a woman, understand there are 10, in her case 20 more men hovering somewhere waiting. So understand as a man why you should not be giving so much in this modern day and time. In giving so much as a man, you're a fool. Women are openly telling you they have many men lined up, just 20 other versions of you, basically, if they're even into you, basically. And I'm sure they feel the same way. Yeah, everywhere I go I see the same thought, that there are 20 other girls who are willing to hang out or whatever. Yeah, trust me, it's not hanging out I want to do with them. More like bust and move with protection. She said, that's not what she said, that's what I said, but carrying on. People are seen as commodities as opposed to individuals. And yes, as a man, I've felt as a commodity, just a thing to women, been used in many ways to get attention, even been used sexually. Women have bust and moved on me as well. Don't think it's just men, my God. It's understandable that someone like Liz might internalize the idea that dating is a game of probabilities or ratios, as it is nowadays, or a marketplace in which single people just have to keep shopping until they find their trinity, their one. Yeah, that's flipping stupid. If you're looking for the one, you're looking in the wrong place. In terms of the matrix, the one is actually you, if you look at it. So looking for a woman to be the one is kind of stupid, because you are the one. If a man sees himself as the damn prize, if you can actually do so. Carrying on with Liz, the idea that a dating pool can be analyzed as a marketplace or economy is both recently popular and very old. For generations, people have been describing newly single people as back on the market, like a cheap piece of fish, and analyzing dating in terms of supply and demand. Interesting, I said the same thing the other day, supply and... Yeah, let's carry on. In 1960, the Motown act, The Miracles, recorded Shop Around. I'm sure some women got that song the wrong way around. I think they interpreted it as throw yourself around. I think it's, let's carry on. A jaunty ode to the idea of checking out and trying on a bunch of new partners before making a deal. That means trying out the goods before you seal the deal. So, yeah, you have to wonder where she's probably been. She's on Tinder all the time, shopping around, getting herself back on the market constantly like a new piece of fish. It's like, oh, come on. Do you really want to eat that? Let's carry on. The economist Gary Becker, who would later go on to win the Nobel Prize, began applying economic principles to marriage and divorce rates in the early 1970s. More recently, a plethora of market-minded dating books are coaching singles on how to seal a romantic deal and flipping dating apps, which have rapidly become the mode de jour for single people to meet each other, make sex, make sex and romance even more like shopping, like an app with the swipe of your finger. You could be dipping your finger. Okay, it's interesting that when I make points, it would be seen as toxic. Though we live in a world where women are saying the exact same thing I as a man is saying, except from a different point of view, obviously. Yet it's so strange that when women say it, it's normal. It's them dealing with something, the world and dating and the struggle. Oh, woe is me as a woman. What about me as a man? I'm not going to say woe is me. I'm a man. We don't say that crap. We're men. We just get on with it and just do what we have to do. But as a man, my God, I've been through things with women as well. Do I not have a voice? Do I not deserve to talk? I'm being dramatic, but seriously, as a man, understand what is going on. See what's going on. See what even women themselves are saying. Then ask yourself the question, is it really a good idea to be, trying to find a wife or a girlfriend amongst a large crop of women who are like Liz? 30-year-old women looking to, I'm not even sure what she's looking for. Just seems to be attention for the most part. Sometimes these women end up getting nothing but shaft or shafted. Seriously, more than getting anything else. At the same time, it seems many of them are happy in that process. So am I wrong as a man for me to say to single men, be single and focus on yourself? And if you so choose to, if you want to, or if you do, bust and move with protection. Either way, take care of yourself and be aware of many things. How when the world changes, you become more appealing, no matter how crap and just disgusting the dating market is. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.